Welcome to Subramani. Let us hear about this guy Ashwin. He works in an IT company in Hyderabad. He's 28 years of age and earns about 24 lakhs per annum. I have interested in finances from day one of my job, and I did the following things. I started an RD to get a lump sum of 2 lakhs as an emergency fund. I put some money in National Savings Certificate for the purpose of tax saving, and it had a 5-year lock-in compared to a 15-year lock-in. Just hold on, how does it matter that PPF has a 15-year lock-in? Why should you need the money in 15 years? You're still so young. You're just 28. By the time this money comes, you would just be 43. You can roll it over again at least twice. So where is the question of wanting money? What is wrong with a lock-in? The lock-in is meant to protect you from your own stupidity of withdrawing just because you need money for something else. Retirement money should have a lock-in, so better to buy products with a lock-in, especially for people who are not disciplined. But even for people who are disciplined, to know in your mind that this money can't be touched, it is very useful to have a lock-in, right? Later my friend suggested some mutual funds, and I have been putting some money or 10,000 per month in 3 direct funds: CRMF Tax Saver Fund, I think that is Canara Robeco Tax Saver Fund, Axis Tax Saver Fund, and Mirai Tax Saver Fund, and one non-tax saver fund which is Mirai Asset Emerging Blue Chip. Why would you put into 3 direct tax funds? I don't know. And in your annual compensation of 23 lakhs, I thought there would be adequate PF for you to not need an ELSS. But good that you're doing an ELSS. Take a long-term view, that's fine. But you don't need even 3 funds. You just stick to 1 fund, that's good enough. I'm very much interested in markets. I've been following markets very closely. Initially lost some money as I was busy buying, small and mid-cap stocks. But later I understood the good value of good companies and bought them at good valuations. I bought stocks worth 3.6 lakhs, and now it is worth about 5.5 lakhs. I'm adding 30,000 per month into direct stocks buying and planning to keep on doing it for a long time. I've read a lot of books, Intelligent Investor, books about Buffett, Charlie Munger, Peter Lynch. Keep constantly listening to your videos and Buffett videos, and also good investor suggestions. Also, I read good startup books like Shoe Dog and Rich Dad Poor Dad, which gives me inspiration to achieve financial independence. My parents are dependent on me, and I have to provide them 10k per month for their living. I have taken term insurance worth 1 crore as of now. I will be getting married next year, and next year in December 2021, which means this year. And I may have to buy a car after marriage, and also I may have to buy a house due to pressure from family, as I have some cash on my hands. But you have to make that choice. Don't then say like somebody else had said, I was sold a policy. You are not sold a policy. You are not being sold a house. You are taking the decision consciously because you don't have the capacity to say no and say I will not. So you're just playing it, seeing what is happening, and that's not a very good thing to do. I tried contacting some HDFC Bank managers, but they wouldn't help me as I knew most of the things that they were trying to say. Also, they started selling their products which I did not want. You honestly expect a relationship manager to come and educate you about a product which he does not have, or even about a product which he has, which you are saying you will not buy from him? Some sense. No way how this will happen. If you call a bank manager, he will obviously have to justify his time of coming and meeting you by selling you a product, right? This is how my life is going. I have no plans to retire from my IT job at any specific time. As I am passionate about stock market, I will be able to do while I am working. I don't trade stocks because I know that I will lose money by trading, and most of my buys are for long term. No plans of selling any stock unless there is a fundamental change in that company. And would you like to make any changes or do something differently than what I'm currently doing? You have not said anything about insurance or health insurance, etc. Take care of that also, and say by the time you're doing an amazing job, and please, okay. So if you ask me, you're doing many things right, but you may not be doing all the things which are necessary. You have not mentioned anything about term insurance. You have not mentioned much about health insurance, right? Those two things to start with. And very importantly, learn to say no. If somebody asks you to do something against your wishes, which you think does not make sense, for example, if you think you're happy living on rent, there is no reason why you should change that just because you have some cash in your hand, right? So yeah, looks quite okay to me, but your ability to deal in direct equity while holding a full-time job, I do not know whether you will be able to do all that. Thank you.